Alrighty, here we go. The consequences of my own actions. Okay, let's turn on the music here. My wonderful dev stream playlist. Start with my favorite song. Doesn't look like anyone's in here yet. Hello, Arsenic. Hello, everybody. Today we are going to suffer through the consequences of my own actions. So, what we're probably going to have to do is look at this code here. Because I'm not sure how this is going to work. Good evening, Calm Guy, Dragonite, Knight, Ice and Fire Mutant. Hello, everybody. Okay, so we want to go to the 1.20.1 branch. Right? Because this should be forward, right? Yes, it is. Okay, so in this image right there, that's what we're gonna want to. Oh, how dare you! That's what we want to replicate, essentially. So, oh, Leafia's in here. Good evening. Leafia's in the bedroom, in the other room. Let's see. So, 1 a.m. or 12 p.m. I'm so sorry. Wait, no, because the streams on the weekends should be different, right? Because those start at 9 a.m. for me. Oh, wow. That makes sense. Okay, so I think the first thing we need to do, we'll make a new Java class in here. We'll do, I feel like pull is kind of a lame name for an enchantment, so let's bring up my best friend. And now we'll find something way cooler. Just pull. We can probably go with schlep. Isn't one of the weapons from Cataclysm like a grappling hook? Oh, you know, I could. I could do that. Okay, so extract is probably a good one. I kind of like extract. Let's go with that. So extract enchantment, and that will be extends enchantment. And then we will kind of just steal what's over here in impaling. There we go, and then we'll just change this to extract. Perfect. Now we can go into mod enchantments here, and then we'll duplicate this here. Change this to extract. Make this extract. And then right here, we need to change this to extract enchantment. And then the weapon category should probably be trident. There we go. Yeah, kind of like the scorpion chain from like what, Mortal Kombat or something, where he goes like, "Get over here," and then does that, except like it's way weaker. It doesn't kind of force you that much. So back here, I'm not sure what we get from the trident, so it's a scripter spell too, really? Interesting. Okay, so it looks like we have a lot of resources to look at when it comes to what we're trying to do here. Because if I'm being honest, I haven't the slightest clue. So, do is look back at extract here. I don't think on hit will work. Let's... I want to look at the trident. So actually, I think we can find it just by looking at projectiles. So let's go. Yeah, comment entity here. All right, there. Now we're looking at the projectiles here. And look at all the projectiles, and then is it an abstract arrow? Thrown trident. So the thrown trident has all of these. So effect levels are not affected by the power. Oh, you guys are talking. So let's see if we can override on hit entity. I kind of doubt it. So how do we get that? Subscribe event? On hit entity? No. How do we do this? Because if I'm being honest, there's no way we can do this until we can detect when the trident is thrown. So how do we know? Because it only goes on the trident, and we should be able to have some information. Is there like an on use? Let's look at enchantment and see what we actually have. So, protected enchantment. Get slot island. Actually, what we can probably do is look at... Not Riptide. Actually, Riptide is actually a really good one. Let's look at Riptide. Okay, that's weird. So won't let you use it with loyalty or channeling. let's go ahead and look at... Not Trident Impaler. We want to see... Loyalty. Okay, so it looks like those are all behaviors in the actual Trident. Because none of the behavior is in the actual enchantment class, which is why this isn't working. So... we need to get our hands on the actual entity. So we can go back in here. Abstract Arrow, Throne Trident. Perfect. Okay, if it has loyalty. Okay, so what I have to do is edit the code of the Throne Trident, give it new code on top of what it has. So how do I edit vanilla things? Vanilla items, extra behaviors. Forge 1.20.1. Here we go. Okay, so obviously not that one. Yeah, so this doesn't seem like it's... This is super old. So somehow what I need to do is give this Trident extra code, so I can't edit anything in here. Surely I can't just... override it completely, right? Just to add more code. It's worth a shot, but I don't think this is gonna work. So if I name it Throne Trident, sure. And then it needs to extend... Oh wait, not you. Okay, extends abstract arrow. Because this will be completely different, right? Yeah, this is definitely not going to be the same. This doesn't work. So how do I... How do I change how the default trident works? I'll have to look at a mod that changes something vanilla. So let's go ahead and look at CurseForge. Let's see. Something that changes something vanilla. Maybe... something in Quark, probably. I want something more explicit, though. Something... Let's actually go straight, see if we can do something like this. Tridents. This looks good. So let's see what it does. Tridents have a crafting recipe. Repair your trident with those. Tridents always return to the slot there. Okay. Enchant with loyalty. Yeah. Any loot drop by blah blah blah. Okay. So that's not what I want. Better trident return? No, that's not explicit enough either. I want default loyalty. Surely there's a mod for that. Trident loyalty. No. No. Okay, so now it's giving me a bunch of completely unrelated mods. Let's try this. See, that I think is fabric. That we've already looked at. Huh. There's gotta be some mod that edits the behavior of something vanilla. Either not explicit enough. Let's go with, how about... How about... maybe horse combat. No, I don't think that one counts. You specifically to just blatantly change how a specific item works. And not in a way that can be done around just by... Yesterday's progress, we actually coded 2 enchantments. We made the Sky Charge enchantment and the I forgot. So let's see. Oh, I should delete that. That crashes the game. Nif Spite, maybe. Nif Spiders changes the AI. And actually, that might be exactly what I want. Nif Spiders looks like it fits it perfectly. Nif Spiders, perfect. Okay, now the GitHub. Should be in issues, right? Oh, how dare you! Okay, guess we don't have the GitHub for that one. That's really, really unfortunate. Let's go ahead and... Responsive shield mate now. I don't think that works. Let's go with... There might be something in supplementaries. We can probably look at that. There's definitely something in Cork. I'm like almost certain of it. But I don't know what it is. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Okay. Oh yeah, it was kinetic. So Sky Charge doesn't have a cooldown. And if you don't have a build where you don't want to stay in the air, like Stonecaller would let you, Sky Charge is better than Stonecaller. They're directly comparable, but they're obvious. They have their own uses. No, not that one. Here we go. Let's go back into mods. Just scroll through. Hopefully we'll find something. Waystone supplementaries, blah, blah, blah. Is there like a vanilla plus tag? Let's see, I do want Forge, and I do 1.20.1. Yeah, it looks like there isn't like a vanilla plus tag, so let's just suffer through this. Him! I just need anything that'll blatantly change an item. It can be the simpler, the better. Yeah, that is later polishing, but I will. Let's see. Loot? No, not looter. Chipped. Craft tweaker. Store artifacts, law, AI improvements. Towns and Towers. Ender's Cataclysm. Maybe look at that later. Open blocks, elevator, compatibility checker, fast for another's delight, is experimenters. Immediately fast when dungeons arise. Entity texture features iron chest, just enough provisions fixture to be a memory, crystal lid, Mr. Crayfish furniture mod, create Steven Rails, skin layers 3D, cucumber library, crafting quicks, resource, full config, rhino, nether portal fix, no chat reports, season means seasons, Young's better at islands, Cube.js, apotheosis. Thermal Foundation with cause doors, FTBX mod combat, structure essentials, cooking for blockheads, dark utilities, aquaculture 2, ambient sounds 5, Young's better, witch huts, forge, handcrafted textures of medium options, mechanism, torchmaster. No. Young's better desert temples, the Aether, charm of undying, entity model features framework, bicycle, refined storage. I'm looking for any mod that will specifically change like the way an item or projectile works blatantly and obviously. It can't be something you can add with just a detection system of some kind. It has to be like actually changing the vanilla code. Better combat, maybe. I don't think I'd be able to look at that and actually convert what it does. Twigs, Farsight, Bad Weather, Blue Skies, Megans too fast because of young extra. Botan, yeah, repurpose structures, Prism, default options. Blueprint visual workbench building gadgets because Windows alternate current legendary tooltips ours no valued integrations goblin traders computer craft tweak Cyclops core whatever that says fast sweet inventory had choice theorems overheld village in control redirector construction wizard botarium neat configured please no I think that does it in a weird way explorify create slice and dice kiwi val asia core creeper overhaul yeah, no. Explorers, compass, trash cans, guard villagers. No, that changes spawning mechanics. Packet fixer, industrial foregoing. Mystical agriculture, the Lost City starter kit, libx, flux, network, simple voice chat, tips, runelic. Hey, that's a good idea. I like that. Buff. Create buffers and beeves, cool just check stuff, extreme sound muffler, friends and foes, create stuff and additions, pufferfish's skills, snuffles, copper and tough, backboard, Alex's cave stuff and torpedoes, the pure suffering mod, pufferfish attribute, slimy stuff, shuffle, muffin, slime golem, just outdoor stove, pufferfish, unofficial attic, specific, cuff, patties, more stuff, muffins, picnic, okay, let's try nerf. Mending nerf. That sounds like it would work. And we have a source. Perfect! Okay. So... that was a good idea. Thank you, Zen. I appreciate it greatly. Alright, so... going to Forge. Source code main. That was it. Seriously? Oh, it's a mixin. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. I don't want to do a mixin. Please don't make me learn mixins. Oh, no. Oh, boy. Oh, no. Oh, wait, that looks way simpler than I thought. I might actually be able to learn this just by, like, looking at it. Okay, so we'll need to make a new package in here, and this will just be mixin. And then in mixin, we will make a new Java class. And then, oh, how did they name it? It did experience orb entity mixin.java. So what we can do is, what are we looking at? Looking at Throne Trident, so Throne Trident entity mixin. There. So what we want to do is at mixin experience orb entity. So what we actually will do is at mixin. Did a capital M, mixin. And then we want to do thrown trident dot class, right? Yep. It brings me right back there. And then what we want to do is just at inject which one do we want to do? Tick. This is the one we want to do. So actually we only want to take this here. There we go. And then back over here, we'll just copy all of this. And then, well, not there. We'll do that. And we actually just want to do tick. Right? Okay, I'm sure there's a Kelp and Joe video on mixins. Kelp and Joe mixin. One 1.20.1 forge. Okay, so that was 2 years ago. Let's actually plug this into YouTube. Yeah, this is that's unfortunate. I can't find a video on it. So I believe I may just have to suffer. Let's just grab all that. And then let's rename this just for well, that's a bit strange. Okay, so it won't. Maybe I'm just looking at something wrong, but because it should be experience or entity. How strange. Refactor, rename file, and then let's actually just get rid of the mixin part. Actually, no. I feel like we should keep the mixin. Oh, we want to get rid of the entity part. Refactor, rename, and then just get rid of the entity. Refactor, there we go. So we have Throne Trident here. And then, oh, this is difficult. Because, yeah, it thinks it's never called, so. Okay, so we just tell it the method and where. And then at equals at, and then head. So now it says this is never called, which is weird. But maybe I need to register my mixin somewhere. This should also probably be tick. There. I don't know, let's just put in this dot discard. Okay, so obviously that doesn't work. Maybe the mixin code is supposed to like extend something? No. It's supposed to just... No. That is so weird. I know, coding is hard, isn't it? I'm figuring out though. So... So it should know. Yeah, that's... this is interesting. So... What if I just... No? Okay, so... Let's try and at... Override? No, that doesn't look like it's working. What if... No. So it knows what this is, right? It goes straight to that. It should mix in with that, right? Yeah, it doesn't even know what that is. That is so weird. So how does this work? This is a tough one, I will say. I did not expect to have to deal with mixins today. This makes things so awful. Okay, so... there must be another mod that deals with mixins for me to look at. Let's look at Ice Boat Nerf. Source main, this. Mixin, perfect. That's what I wanted. Looks like it's doing the same thing. Maybe I need to say value equals. And then priority 100. There. Looks exactly like that one. And it still thinks it's never used. That's so frustrating. Why on earth is this not working? Well, yeah, wow, I'm struggling with this one. I won't lie. Looks exactly the same. Maybe I need to register it somewhere. Not there. Oh, maybe in there? So in resources, why would it be in resources? That's strange. Well, maybe it's in like build.gradle. Let's just search for mixin everywhere. Okay, so maybe in resources we need to make a new package or directory, meta inf. What? No, it doesn't. It's O. Okay, well, does it have anything about a mixin in here? No, it doesn't. Okay, so I guess what we'll do is new file, and that will be icv.mixin.json. And then I'm not super sure what everything in here was, but let's just copy this. Then this needs to be replaced with throne trident mixin. And then this is actually just straight up in the resources folder, not in the meta inf folder at all. And then so that is actually going to be the package is it's net.ignio.icv.mixin. And then I don't know what the ref map is, but it looks like it's referencing a file. It's so weird. Why is it using data pack stuff here? Let's maybe we just get rid of that part. Not really sure what it does, but I'm sure it wasn't important. Oh, hold on, I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. I am struggling so bad on this. Alright, I'm back. And I started looking at Calpin Joe's video on how mixins work. Cause I obviously don't understand this. He sounds so dead inside, too. And apparently, from the first few seconds, this is easily the most complex topic in modding. My favorite. But I'm determined to figure it out. Also, I have cookies now. So... let's actually pull this up on my computer in a different tab because I don't want YouTube to think I'm stealing his video.
What mixins are, what they do, or how to set them up. So in this tutorial, I'll be like doing that. Okay. Go build the Gradle. First of all, in your build for Gradle,
It's a plugin?
you will need your plugins. Yes. You need to add the plugins you need to add id is equal to org.sponge howard.mixin is version of
Alright, so... looks like we have to add the sponge-powered plugin. So we need to go into build.gradle and locate plugins at the top of the file. So up here. And there. We're going to have that right there. And then... yep, it looks like that. And then step 2, adding the mixin annotation processor. So Mixin Gradle's job is to configure the Mixin Annotation Processor AP. However, the AP is not applied automatically. We need you to add it as a dependency. The AP dependency should be the same version or newer as the version used in your project. If you're not sure what version of Mixin you're using, see the section at the end of this guide. To add the Mixin AP dependency to your project, locate the dependencies block for the project. This is not the dependencies block in the build script block at the top of your Gradle file, but the larger dependencies block further down the file. For the purposes of this guide, we will assume that the version is at 0.8.5. So I think it's set down at the bottom what versions. Not sure which version of Mixin is in use for your project. Oh no. Oh. This guide explains how to have your mixins function in the Forge user dev environment, and also how to configure your builds. This guide is to make the following changes to the build doc. So we do have it already. This plugin is already there. Because if we go in here, we are importing that. We have it. So why isn't that working? Yeah, and it even said doing so will probably cause issues. Oh my god, this makes things so much difficult. What to do now? Well, I mean, these are forged. Let's look at their build.gradle file. Plugins, architecture. Yeah, no, sponge powered is in there by default. And in resources, all they have is the build.gradle, and even that does not have. Okay, so let's look at Iceboat Nerf. Does it have the same thing? And build.gradle, sponge powered is a dependency. Is Iceboat Nerf for the right version? Yes. How strange. So you'll need it for this one. But not in this one. I mean, this one uses architecture, so we probably shouldn't be looking at that one. So I guess build.gradle will have this. And then in iceboat nerf.mixin.json, which is what we have. We have our package, compatibility level, ref map, and the mixins we want to declare. But it already calls the things we need. And it doesn't need to register itself anywhere. Oh, curious. You know what? Let's just see what happens if I run this. I have a feeling I'm gonna get 100 errors. Honestly, terrified. Yeah, I already have it. It looks like I'm missing one of these injections, though. So if we look back here, once, 1, 2, 3. And it imports that. So if we look at what we import up here, we do import this. And I guess we don't import the info. Oh, well. Looks like it's launching. That's crazy. I almost fully expected that to crash. And give me some crazy error related to the mixins. Let's just see what happens if I throw a trident. I assume nothing. But maybe something will happen. Trident. Here we go. Yeah, nothing. Okay, so it still thinks none of that is ever used. I'm deeply confused still. Why on earth isn't that working? I don't know what CIR is, but let's see what happens when I type that in. CIR dot info. I'm not really sure what it was. Set return value. Okay, so yeah, it just thinks that what I'm doing is right, because that doesn't exist. So I have to be missing something. Okay, so it needs a class. That's what it wants. What if I do that? Okay, so I want thrown trident. What if I do that? Because I want that. That should be what I'm overriding, and it should effectively implement that for the rest of my code. So why isn't this working? What if I just go ahead and say this dot discard? Because that should be something it can do. And it doesn't like it. Maybe there's supposed to be parentheses? Yeah, I didn't think so. There's public void text. strange. So it doesn't matter if it's public, it just needs to be void. What if I make it static? Static void tick. Yeah, but then that doesn't work. And then discard just does not exist. So surely I don't have to like extend abstract arrow for it to work, right? Yeah, but this is supposed to be like... Sure, fine, fine. Let's make those. No, because now it thinks it's an entity. So, obviously it doesn't want me doing that. What if I do Throne Trident? No, because now it wants me to do this stupid thing and the... Yeah, okay, so... It's not that. But if I get rid of that, this doesn't exist anymore. So what on earth am I supposed to be doing here? Obviously, this works without this. So let's just go ahead and get rid of that. Same thing with this mixin thing. I don't think anything happens with it. So I need to... Let's... Maybe... Public class... Maybe there's parentheses? Am I not supposed to have? No. No. Okay, so... Let's just see... More actions. So obviously that's not what I'm supposed to do. Yeah, because I have all of this. What if I give it mixin rename? Value equals from trident.class. Now it wants the method value. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, dude. That's some scary stuff. Let's go back to that. Spell drown backwards. Maybe I should shout it. I know your games. You can't fool me. Maybe we can override a different method. Let's see. Let's like thrown. Maybe something that's it is acceptable return owner. Let's do that. Maybe this will make it work. No, that doesn't work either. Don't try and I Okay, so let's look back into how mixins work. Flippin' mixins. How do they work? The principle ultimately at its core, mixin takes two sets of bytecode, that of a target class and a mixin class, and merges them together. ASM provides various ways to do this, but quite honestly, anyone who has used ASM for more than 5 minutes will realize a vital truth. Merging bytecode with ASM is trivially easy. In fact, it's so easy that we can copy a method from one class to another with 8 lines of ASM. This isn't even the easiest or most efficient way, just the shortest. Obviously, we know that this will only work with a carefully crafted source method, and that things will immediately explode if a conflicting method already exists. For example, since ASM doesn't check that what we're doing is valid, it merely gives us tools to manipulate the underlying class bytes. It's quite easy for this to go wrong. But assuming we can check the obvious preconditions, which surely must be pretty easy to check, where does all the complexity come from? The answer is that Mixin undertakes a lot of work to ensure that incoming Mixin code is both sane and correct, and also provides for functionality which extend far beyond the bounds for a single target class. The fact is that merging bytecode with ASM in a safe and reliable manner is non-trivially hard. The following sections take a look at some of the features Mixin provides and the problems it tries to solve, and explains how it attempts to solve them. It does this largely by taking a walk through Mixin's lifecycle and explaining what it does and how it does it. The feature set, merging bytecode in a dumb way, is fine if the Mixin author takes full responsibility for their actions, understands the inner workings of the JVM, and can carefully craft the incoming Mixin to not break any of the rules. However, one of the main goals of Mixin has always been a kind of a transformer Hippocratic oath to do no harm. If the Mixin is invalid, Mixin should fail last, and ideally fail with a meaningful error. The onus is then on the Mixin author to write valid Mixins, and on Mixin to return valid Mixins into a valid bytecode in the target. We also want to provide features to Mixin authors which allow them to write powerful Mixins in a straightforward way. Okay. So 2.1 target class scope. One of the features of Mixin which leads to the most scaffolding is supporting operations which reach outside of the target class, in particular operations which reference superclasses or members added by other Mixins of the same class. One of the most complex aspects of validating hierarchy operations is accessing fields and methods in a superclass of a target class, which are themselves added by another Mixin by virtue of having the drive Mixin extend the super Mixin. This is such a complex topic that it already has its own article. Should I look at that? I agree, it is hurting my brain. So this is just the things it can do, so how do I use it? That's what I want. 3.3 Applying Mixins. 3.3.1 Initial steps. The Mixin transformer performs additional duties to simply applying Mixin to target classes. Since some classes need to be generated at runtime, the Mixin transformer first delegates to any registered I-class generators if the incoming bytecode is null, implying that the specified class needs to be fabricated per the general contract of class transformers. 3.3.1.1 Inner class generator. Inner classes in Mixins have to be handled quite delicately. It's important to note that the inner classes aren't really particularly inner from the JVM's point of view, and a lot of the functionality afforded in inner classes is simply syntactic for package private scaffolding created by the compiler to create the illusion of innerness. This means for inner classes, the synthetic scaffolding needs to be carefully reconstructed for each Mixin target class, as does the inner class itself. Thus, if a particular Mixin foo has an inner class Mixin foo baz and two targets classes com.home.foo and com.home.bar, two copies of the inner class need to be made, one for each target. I handle this situation at application time by conforming the class reference to the target and appending a unique identifier to avoid conflicts between multiple Mixins, which just happens to have the same interclass name. Thus, our conformed class names will be com.home.foo baz abcdef0123 and com.home.bar baz dcdefecdb4567. What? Each unique name can be easily reverse inflected via a internal map to a particular targeted source class, and thus is the task of the inner class generator to synthesize the bytecode for the conformed inner class by reading the original bytecode and transforming references to the mix in the original outer class to the desired target class. Note that access transformations are not necessarily, since any private members will have synthetic package private accessors to simulate the original inner class behavior. Note that for pure synthetic inner classes, we don't need to do this if the class is static, since currently the only source of pure synthetic inner classes is for the purpose of switch lookups. For these classes, we simply pass through the class bytecode as is in order to reduce the processing burden. This is handled by the mix and post processor instead. Oh, actually? What did you do? Oh, that makes sense. I didn't think of that. Oh my god, a flowchart. Oh no. Okay, but where's the code part? How do I do this? So what I need to do. Okay, let's scroll back up. So we already have this. So next thing we want to do, step 2, adding the mixin annotation processor. Mixin Gradle's job is to configure the mixin annotation processor AP. However, the AP is not applied automatically. We need to add it as a dependency. The AP dependency should be the same version or newer as the version used in your project if you're not sure what version you use. Okay, so that's what we need. Oh wait, no. We need to put this, the annotation processor, in the dependencies block, and this is in the mixin. No, that is the mixin. Specify the version of Minecraft to use. If this is, it is assumed that is, yeah, okay, so you needed to get rid of Oculus and Blur? Weird. So I think what we need to do is go back in here, build.gradle, no, gradle.properties, no. Perhaps I'm going insane, aren't I? Is it settings.gradle? I don't know what that is. So maybe he was back in here. No. Build.gradle. That's plugins. Maybe we scroll down and dependencies are down here. Repositories, dependencies. Okay. Yeah, it is in here. Blah, 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 blah. And then where does it put the... Right after that. Okay, so we just want to do a simple bit of... Oops. There. Maybe that should work. Is, we still register that as a plugin? No, we didn't. We should probably put that back in as a plugin. Just in case. Not that. We want this. Here we go. Let's just stuff it in there. Okay, that'll probably work. Oh no. The SQL file doesn't like being... What's the SQL file? You gotta redo the entire map? Wow. And yes, coding does indeed get you insanity. I'm losing just about every brain cell in my mind, but I am going to get this work if it is the last goddamn thing I do. Especially since I'll probably need to know mixins for my factions mod too. I thought the chunk data was stored in the region. Oh, wait, you mean for, for Distant Horizons. Yeah, obviously it's not the region folder, that's on the server. Okay, so maybe that'll be working. So we added the Mix and Gradle plugin, and then so I think we can skip that step, and then step 3, configuring Mix and Gradle. Mix and Gradle provides, oh wait. Okay, we added the Mix and annotation processor. We have one source set, main. You can skip this. So I think I have main, but I guess we'll go back to that if it doesn't work. Mixin Gradle provides an extension called Mixin, which allows us to configure the options for the plugin. Mixin Gradle will then apply these settings in the appropriate places to configure these extensions, specify the extension name and a closer which will contain our settings. This can be placed anywhere in your build, but I recommend placing it after your source sets or dependencies blocks. So let's just stick it after dependencies. So, Mixin. Okay, so in here, Mixin Gradle can configure the AP options, but we need to tell the name of the ref map to generate for each compile test. This must be correspondent to the ref map in the config JSON. We can also specify the name of our mixin config. This will perform 2 tasks. The config will be injected into all of our run configurations. The config name will be added to the manifest of all obfuscated jars in the mixin config's key. Let's add the ref map name for our main source set and our config name to the mixin closure. Let's add that. Just stick it right there, and then it'll actually be, let's call it mixins dot, what's my mod? ICV, and then config mixins dot ICV. Perfect. And now, useful settings. The mixin closure can also be used to configure options such as mixin system properties for dev runs and options for the mixin annotation processor. For example, I recommend you setting the mixin.debug verbose and mixin.debug.export during development. We can set these properties in the mixin closure for convenience. So I guess if that's recommended, I should probably do that. There. Perfect. Oh yeah, no, it is a lot of data. Like, it stores data for, like, every block. It might as well be the region folder. It did have certain chunks going up to build height, didn't it? Oculus is for shaders. Did you not know that's what it was for? I'm not super sure if I'm gonna have shader support in the end. If I do, it would only be, for specific shaders. I remember seeing one, it was like Opal or something, that actually seemed like really cool. Yeah. That's fine. Not everyone can run shaders, and that's why I don't think I will include them. But then again, they also look freaking sweet, so I might. Because Iris is for fabric, Arsenic. Yeah, so I would use Iris, if I could. Because they actually have support for Distant Horizons with shaders. And that's freaking awesome. But unfortunately, it's, no, Iris does not have the same issue. It literally works. I kid you not. They added support and everything. It's freaking awesome. Literally the coolest thing ever. Anyway, step 4.1, if you have additional source sets. No, I don't have additional source sets. Annotation processor options. So I don't think I need to worry about this. Only have one source set main. You can skip this section. So let's go straight to 5. How do I find the mixing? Oh. Mixins ICV.json was invalid or could not be read. So that is Sinitra connector, and we had to remove that. And even if we did have that, I don't think Iris would work for Sinitra at all. I don't think it would do anything. And actually, Sinitra is also incompatible with Valkyrian Skies. So we had to get rid of it. So let's scroll back up here. Down here. So surely it added something, right? I have to imagine. There's nothing in there. That's so strange. Mixin Gradle can configure the AP option using its name for mixin code. Okay. Oh my god, I'm so confused. Optifine is like the biggest no-no in pack making ever. We will definitely not include Optifine. Optifine is in the top 10 worst mods ever. Was in the top 10 best mods before, but now it's definitely one of the worst. This is... What am I doing? Surely, it doesn't say anything about making the config. I mean, do you know why Optifine sucks so bad? Man, this hurts my head so bad. Time for a YouTube tutorial, I guess. See, it only tells me fabric. Why doesn't... Ugh, this is frustrating. Hmm. No one knows anything about mixins, it looks like. Understandably so, they are also kind of terrifying. And I thought networking was bad. Oh my god. Apollon, please tell me. Please tell me you at least know something about mixins. Apollon, I will give you one of the cookies I have right now. Please tell me you're like a somewhat experienced modder, because I definitely need this. Yeah, an hour and a half have I've made literally no progress. This is vile. Yeah, because if you were wondering, Apollon, my issue with mixins is I don't know how they work. I'm trying to utilize it right now, because if we look in my my file here, what was I doing? Oh yeah, that's right. Throne Trident mixin, right here. It's it doesn't work. I'm just trying to make it do anything, and we actually have the original file also right here. This is the one I'm trying to mix into, and I don't know what I'm doing at all, and it doesn't do anything here. Like, surely I have to register the mixin somewhere, right? But like, I've been looking at other mods too, and I don't have a single idea how I'm supposed to do this. Like, I guess I got this thing right here. this told me a little bit. Like, surely this is where I register it, because it says it right here. So maybe I just put it in resources, because like that's a mixins.modid.json file. No, I don't. So that's what I need to make. All right, let's do that. And I put it in the assets folder, right? It's simply a file. Okay, so yeah, it was mixins.icv.json. That's what it was, right? Wait, it looked... Wasn't it something else? I might be just on something. No, it was that. Okay, I lied. And then, what's this ref map thing right here? Because it looks like another file I should be making, but like I have no idea what it is or what to do with it. I apologize for bombarding you with questions, but like this is the first time I had someone who knows what they're doing. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna copy this and then change everything to my names. So let's go ahead here. And this should be, what was it? net.ignio dot net.ignio.icv.mixin. There, that should be it, right? It's Java 17, and then the ref map is that. Mixins ICV.refmap. And then mixins I want is, what was it? Throne, Trident, mixin. Surely this isn't gonna work, right? I mean, unless it does. That would be pretty freaking cool. Oh, there it is. Mixins.icv.json was invalid or could not be read. Where's it supposed to be then? Suggestion resources? Let's try that. Plug in your mixins. This is a mod, not a plugin. Just in the resources folder? Okay. So... So what I'm doing here, yeah, it's in the resources folder, and then you have plugin in your mixins dot. Oh, you have a plugin object that you direct to. Yeah, I don't know how to get rid of that. So I'll just copy this, and then what? Do I just put it right there? what do I put here, though? Auto-generated file. What's the auto-generated file I put here? Alright, I'm waiting. Oh, okay. Your mixin package. So does that mean it's actually in here? Oh wait, that doesn't look right. You have a class named Auto Discovery Mixin plugin in your... Oh. So do I need to make one of those two? Like in here? And if I did, what would I do with it? Okay, Auto Discovery Mixin plugin. There. Yeah, sure, we'll add it to the Git. Oh no, don't worry about it. You are literally a lifesaver. I've been beating my head against the wall trying to figure this out. So, last name, and your mixin package. So, yeah, and then what do I do with this? Do I just do everything this is? Or like... Do I... Because surely it doesn't work like that. On my Discord. Okay. General. Oh, thank you so much. Oh my god. Okay, let's stick this in. Oh man. So I'm just gonna copy this, right? Oh, this is in it. Then in resources, we have mixins.example. Okay. I'll probably copy this, because that looks completely different. Okay, let's start with this. Check the auto discovery mixin plugin. Okay, so it'll call this. Is that what you're saying? Okay. And then in this, that's how we can register all the plug. Wow. Mixin example 2. Okay. Mixin main menu UI. Okay. So this is everything I'll need to know. Oh my god, this is wonderful. Thank you so much. Oh. Okay. Maybe the wall I've been beating my head against is actually going to work. So let's first copy this, because this looks completely different. Whoa. Oh. So... For this thing, I just say, actually, do I need to edit any of that? Because these look really weird, but they look like they might just work. Okay, I do. All right. So this, what? It's just net.ignio.icv. Yeah, ignio ICV and then dot mixin. Yeah, that should work, right? And then should be edited by the Gradle. Oh, so if I run this, it'll edit it for me? Is that what you're saying? Okay, I guess in that case, I will add my new package in it. And then I can put the, what was it? It's the auto discovery mixin plugin right there. Refactor. And then probably not because you don't use the Gradle build of the temp. Oh, okay. So I'll edit it myself then. Here. Package net.ignio.icv.mixin. Oh, I accidentally got rid of that. And then we'll do the same thing right here. And then this is ICV. All right, that looks perfect right there. And then this, let's go into the auto discovery plugin right here. Let's just copy the whole thing. Mixin.init. Ooh, what do you mean? Hold on. There, and then over in here. Mixin.init. Where? Init is not in the mixin package. So I need to, let's look over here. Oh, plugin. No, it is there. It's right there. Oh, now I see what you mean. Whoops. Okay. All right, so I think up here, this is just the wrong name. Yeah, so this needs to be net.ignio.init, right? Oh, .icv first. ICV.init. There we go. And then add @mixin on top of the auto discover. Okay. @mixin agent dot class. Looks like it still wants me to implement methods. What does it want me to implement? Weren't those in there already? Looks like it still thinks it's never used. Is that normal? Or is it just lying to me? So I think, in theory, if I ran this, it would run, right? Oh, wait, no. There's an error in here somewhere. Oh. I guess it didn't like these for some reason. 1.20.1. Okay, so we just need to get rid of those because we remade them right here. And then that should let us run it, right? Let's see if it runs. Oh. For 1.8.9. That's a bit older, isn't it? It looks like it's working anyway, though. Okay, cool. Alright, so I guess the next step... Okay. So it does this automatically? What is the rest of this for, then? Or is this just the part that looks for it? So this is registered. It calls this. Man, that's some weird code magic. But if I do this.discard, as I should be able to, as shown in Rome Trident here, it'll do this. Oh, I need the parentheses still, but either way, it doesn't think this is real. And I don't know, it's not like I can take this, can I? Yeah, no, I can't. So how do I implement that? Because, yeah, I actually want to override the tick method. So this is what it looks like in all of the other ones. So, yeah, if we go into mix in here, and then it's just GUI main.menu.class, and then init GUI at head. And that's what I have in mind. Do I need that in the parentheses or something? No. Actually, it might... Yeah, it doesn't... It doesn't seem to know that I'm editing the Throne Trident. For some reason. I don't have a single clue why. Let's just get rid of these, because it looks like it makes things more complicated than it has to be. But, like, when I call the mix in here, it doesn't... slash inject? Yeah, wait. I'm confused. Did I not type inject incorrectly? It looks the same right here. Let's, because if I copy this, right, and I just kind of, let's, wow, okay, doesn't like that. Whatever. We'll keep it how it was. Oh. So what you're saying if I type in @inject, give me 1 second. So inject, maybe I just type in inject and no. Wait, what? What the heck? What is going on here? Control click on the method? So if I do @inject and I control click, whoa. That's interesting. Oh, that's not what I was supposed to do? So what, do I just put back in, what, that? Oh, yeah, no, it won't let me control click on this. Yeah, no, it wants the comma there. What the heck? Yeah, because, like, it doesn't... I don't know, are these supposed to be gray? Like, I feel like those should be a different color. Huh. This is quite difficult. So if we look back at the example mixin right here, this does everything it seems like it's meant to do. Like, we have all the same. So why doesn't it work? Let's... Discord our client drone mixin.x. Okay. So it looks like it still doesn't know, though. Do I have to, like, boot up the game to get it to register, and then it would know? Because it's in there now. Drone Trident mixin. It still doesn't seem to register. And it says no usages. I don't know, let's system.out.println. Hooray. So if it says hooray, I guess it works, but... One usage in the JSON mixin file? Like, what do you mean? Really? But the JSON doesn't seem to be compatible with the IDE. It doesn't really do anything. You're using IntelliJ, right? Yeah, so... Why on earth doesn't this work? it's never called. Surely I'm not missing something, right? I mean, do I need this? If I look back at Thrown Trident, it doesn't want any parameters. Let's try Thrown Trident. Actually, let's GUI main menu. No. Really? That's so weird. You can edit the return value and cancel the function call with callback info. So I do want to put these in here. I mean, surely that wouldn't make it work, right? Import class. Oh yeah, and that's how people go CI dot get ID or whatever. But it doesn't seem. I mean, now we're actually at the exact same, but like I don't think it does anything still. I can't tell it to discard itself. Oh, it's a void function? Oh. So, well, what do I do then? Because essentially what I'm going to want to do is like, I'm trying to make it like, no, I'm editing the tick function for the trident so that I can make it pull the entity it hits. And also it needs to check that it's getting the enchantment of the item. I also need to make tridents actually just return automatically and then just make this always true. So, oh, your project's 1.8.9. Oh man, this makes things difficult. You know, I mean, surely this didn't work now, right? Yeah. No hooray. I mean, it's not gonna register if I go into a world. Minecraft development plugin? No. What? Maybe I do. Yeah, I don't think it's in there. Could you send me a link? But in my IDE? Where do I get a plugin for my IDE? Whoa. Hold on a minute. That looks like it worked. That is being called. Wait, okay, so... let's change it, because I know I use hooray a lot. But let's try this again. So, it's just gray because it's lying. Okay, so also include the... Oh, sweet. Well, how do I get the plugin for my IDE? Because that sounds awesome. God damn. And it calls it on the tick function. That's crazy. Surely that does... Oh, hey, it does work. Interesting. Oh my god. I honestly can't believe that works. Okay, so... It does work. But if I do the this.discard, it thinks I'm crazy. Maybe thrown trident not discard. Yeah, because it looks like I can't use this. But... Oh, really? Weird. Yeah, trident is static and I'm not using static, so... But tick isn't a static method. If I put tick in there, I don't think it's gonna... Static in there, it won't work. And obviously, in the tick function... this.discard does indeed work. And if I actually make it public static void, I greatly doubt that'll work. And it also says it's because discard is a static function. Well, what's it actually from? So maybe it's from entity.discard? Well, yeah, I want to add the plugin. I don't know how to add it, though. That's what I've been asking. How do I add the plugin for it? Oh, is it in here? My project structure. Oh, it wasn't there. Okay. Whoops. Oh, wait. Project structure. Okay. I'm in project structure and I go into what? Is it modules? Oh, okay, so it is the settings. Oh wait, there's plugins right there. Oh, it did the same thing. Okay, so, and then what was it called again? Minecraft development. Minecraft. Oh. I'm not seeing it. Maybe it's in Marketplace? There it is. Minecraft development. Buckets, big paper, sponge, forge, yeah, that looks great. And then, yep, it's a third-party plugin. That's fine. And it wants me to restart. I'm going to assume that saved it. I sure hope it does. Oh, hey. It says it's used. That's freaking sweet. Okay, so I do this. Oh, what's it doing? So this dot discard. That should work, right? I don't know why it's not working. Let's get rid of these because I don't care about those. Oh. Okay, maybe we do care about those. Control click on the tick. Or this. I can indeed. And it brings me straight to the Throne Trident. Let's go. Thank you so much. This makes things so much easier. Oh my god. Okay, so all we gotta do is just figure out how to make it discard itself. Because then I know I can do all the Trident things. So maybe he wants me to do Throne Trident discard? No. Maybe. CI dot this nope. What maybe get ID dot yeah, I don't think that's helping. And that's just callback info, right? Return in the tick method? And like return this dot this dot tick. Okay, so maybe we get rid of the return part. This dot tick dot discard. No. Discard. No. Oh, control click on the tick. Oops. Yeah. So, but what's it gonna do in here? Because, like, in here, it does say this dot discard. It will work. This is in the entity.java class, and then it'll do this dot remove, which I guess is that. So I don't really know why it doesn't work. What does it let me use this for? This dot. Well, that's a bit strange. Drone trident dot. Yeah, because that doesn't look like it works, so... This dot, move. This card, no, it doesn't like any of that. So, weird. Trident item? Dot, remove? No, I don't think it... This dot... It looks like I can... get the entity in here somewhere. Because maybe I need to go like no, how do I store an entity again? Yeah, I need to go like public entity how do I have this? What is this? Friend. What is that supposed to be again? I forget. ci.cancel, maybe? Sure, let's run that. Give it a shot. This might be one of like the last major things I need to learn. Just mixins, and then I'll have like almost full modding power. Okay. The call tick is not cancelable. All right, maybe we're getting somewhere. I mean, we know it's doing things. At least we know that. So what I want to do as of right now is just make it... Actually, we don't need to delete the end. Well, the first thing I want to do is make it always return to you. So I don't want it to check for the loyalty enchantment. Actually, what I can probably do is just check... Where is it? It's in the tick function, and then if this done, entity data type, yeah, blah blah blah, and then overwrite. It doesn't like that. Let's just delete that. Okay, so at over right. It's missing. Okay, let's just, yeah. And then I don't think I'm ever gonna post this. Trident suck. Okay. What does that mean? Oh, let's not do that. Actually, let's see if we can just do, this dot discard now. That looks like a no. Yeah, I should be able to, right? Something's not right here. Maybe I'm supposed to have like a parameter of some kind. Maybe I don't have this. Oh. Yep. Okay, and let's just make it go, system.out.println. Don't move. And then let's see how that works. Because it should just make the trident, like, not do anything after I throw it now. Yeah, okay, perfect. So that does what it's supposed to do. Now let's... I still want to make it discard. I don't know how to do that. It's not entity dot whatever it is, right? What do you want? Why, hello. Okay, so overwrite when a trident ticks. So why doesn't this work? From trident dot should be able to discard. I don't know why it doesn't do that. Maybe I need to extend abstract arrow? But surely it doesn't want that, right? Because this is just gonna make it think it's an entity. Yeah. And it's not. It's not an entity. So... Well, yeah, I can copy the code of the tick method, but it's going to, like, immediately go, what the heck are you doing? What is this? For, like, half of the things. See? And it's not like I can import all of this. It just thinks I'm freaking crazy. And if I try to start it, it goes, What are you doing? And I don't understand why. And if I do that, I don't know, I can't exactly do, thrown trident dot in ground time. It just doesn't seem to like that for some reason. So... Huh. I don't know what to do here. This is crazy. So, like... Surely I don't, like, import this, right? And I can't do... Everything I'm thinking of just doesn't work. What's that? Okay. Well, if I... Huh. I have no way to make them reference each other. Is this the problem? I mean, surely I can't say it extends something in here, right? Wait, actually? There's no way. So if I just make it extend enchantment, that doesn't do anything, does it? Yeah, I didn't think so. But this... It's not stat... I can reference it from a non-static context in other situations. So why doesn't it let me now? I'm overriding the entire text function. It should be the same thing. So why... Why does it hate me so? As an argument, what do you mean? Like, what, like this equals? I don't think that's what I think it's doing. Like, what do you mean as an argument? This to abstract arrow. It doesn't seem to like that. This step 2? No. Oh. That actually did something. Maybe we try making it thrown trident? No. That doesn't seem to be working. Whatever it is, I need to make it think it's in here, but it doesn't. This is so annoying. That doesn't work. So why on earth? Huh. Yeah, maybe I do. But sure. Let's do it. Overwrite, what? Where's the whole class? Thrown trident. Whoa. I made it red. There. So it looks like it doesn't like that. Oh, it was a joke. At this point, I'll take anything. No, because I can't make that extended. I'm still working on the full one. Because I get all of the... You know what? Let's... There. I don't think this is forge. But I think it's the same... idea. Yeah, I think so too, because I saw... tutorials saying that they were supposedly, like, the same on both or something. Do I need to... Do I need to use whatever @shadow is? Shadow... Thrown Trident dot discard. No, I think that's for variables. So if I go shadow that, yeah, so I can shadow things, and then this will tell me now. So I think we're onto something here. But this isn't a variable. This is a function. So how do I shadow that? Let's just let's see what I have. What can I use? Well, let's see. There's so much. I don't know. There's not like a pretend extend, right? No. These look like all of the sponge-powered things, right? Oh no, there's a couple. What's the descriptor? There's final group, intrinsic. Wow, there's a lot of stuff. So this .discard just destroys the entity. But I also just need to... I use that one because it makes it the most obvious that it works. right? Because if it worked, then obviously there's no entity. So the only problem is that I'll also need to use other variables like this.getOwner and stuff like that, and I need to know how to fully utilize everything I can have in the Trident class. So I think the missus just found a spider. I apologize if you can hear that. She thinks it's a cockroach. Okay, I think she's requiring my assistance in killing the bug, so I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Surely there's not like, nope. I am losing my mind. What on earth? Maybe it's in the what's it? So, so what am I looking at here? I'm trying to, right now, I'm not really trying to make anything yet. I'm just trying to figure out mixins. Oh, she found the bug again. Let me go kill it real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, bug slaughtered. I'm back.
Hey!
She's very happy about it. Okay, so... how do I do this? Man, mixins go crazy. So... Uh... Okay. It's not like they... Whoa. I do not have access to this dot remove. But... I wish I could... Oh! Okay, so this is a mix-in, and it does extend something. So, was that really the secret? Do I actually just extends... Oh yeah, because it is an entity. It is the actual file, so extends... what was it? Abstract arrow. And then... if I just give it this... should be everything I want, right? What does it want? Oh, it also wants this. And then I don't think any of that's gonna matter. That's what I wanted. Wow, that is so weird. And then I can do this. That's not how you spell this. Just dot remove. Wait, I wanted. Yeah, it wants a reason. Sure. We'll give it that reason. Let's see if that works. All I needed to do was just extend that. I'm gonna be pleasantly surprised, because that makes things so much easier. Because I guess it does technically overwrite it for those functions. It feels like it shouldn't work, though. Like, it'll just... Whoa, really? Oh my god. It worked! That's insane! Oh my god. Okay, well... Wow. So in today's stream, we got absolutely nothing done! Let's go! Except... I do know how mixins work now. And that's pretty cool. So next stream, we should be able to overwrite the tick method a bit. Figure out how to make tridents consistently loyal. And then we should... Wow, I have so much power with this mix-in stuff. That's freaking insane. Have a great day, Applehon. We're about to end the stream anyway. Thank you so much for your help. I would not have been able to get this far without you. Okay, so... Next stream we'll actually be able to make some progress, which is on Saturday, however. It's Q&A stream tomorrow, though. So... Wow. Okay. I hope you all have a great day, folks. Thank you for attending the stream. Bye-bye!